Cruras, I know you're here. That detestable scent is unmistakable. I've brought a little morsel with me. Now stop playing around like a child and come. We have much to discuss.
Yes, I'm coming. Jeez. Always so grumpy. If you're calling to complain about missing gold, I didn't touch any of it. This time.
You've touched my gold. It doesn't matter. We have more important matters to speak on. Ah, there's the house pest. How good of you to join us. Have you made any progress into the next ring of the Labyrinth since we last spoke?
Yeah, barely. I only have several hours going in and out before the next rotation traps me for a year. And with our new responsibilities in our possession, I can't take the risk of you eating all of them without me. Again.
That's what you get for touching my gold. Besides, you weren't missing out on anything worth the effort of chewing that grisly human. All skin and bones. Though I suppose I have taken a few more of the worthwhile prey. You'll just have to be faster, Spider.
Then you should take my place and try slithering your way out before the next boulder turns you into pulp.
You're smaller than I, Cruras. It only makes sense that you traverse the smaller chambers of the next ring. And when we find one that can properly accommodate my size, I will handle those ones in your stead.
What? We are practically the same width! You're just too long and sluggish. Obviously, these past few decades have made you lazy.
Just conserving my strength, Cruras. I'll need it for when I escape this dreadful dungeon and return to a life of tormenting the surface world. What? Oh, right. Where were we again?
Yes, finding a way out.
Our pet human here is good at solving puzzles, supposedly. Perhaps you can take them to the next chamber and map it out while they work the contraption. Yes, I've seen it myself, but I cannot for the life of me begin to comprehend how to bypass the lock. Even Cruras, with his love of such toys, has been stumped by it for quite some time now.
I could figure it out. I just need more time to look at it before the room shifts. I have 10 minutes the moment the room opens to figure it out. If not, well, you know what happened to Josh.
The other human from a few months ago. Shame. They smelled like they would have made a fine appetizer. I told you we should have just eaten them. The man seemed dim, going on and on about something called Dungeons and Dragons, and how he was the luckiest man alive to be trapped in a prison like this.
To keep it brief, he was flattened until he was turned into nothing more than paste. And to add insult to injury, he was close to solving it. Well, yes, of course I went back to try to finish it. Issue: the puzzle changes.
Ah, yes. As if an ever-shifting labyrinth chock full of traps wasn't difficult enough. But that's where you come into play, little morsel. Yes, you'll be assisting Cruras in solving the puzzle. I'll guard the home front and see if I can't stock down more prey for when you both return. So picky. Yes. And normal foodstuffs for you as well. You do realize that the concept of normal can differ vastly between creatures that have taste and those that don't.
You know, Ven, if we end up solving that door, we're not coming back for you. Not like we could if we wanted to.
I'm sure you could make it back after solving the puzzle. Even if it resets with each rotation, you'd surely be able to repeat your past success. If you end up succeeding.
Have you not been paying attention, Ven? It is constantly changing. Not a single one of those doors look the same. Even the ceiling and the floor changes texture. The only thing that stays the same in that damn room is the bloody walls. Why is what? Oh, the walls? I don't know why it never changes. Maybe to freak people out when they enter, or... Huh.
Does it really matter? Besides, there are more pressing matters at hand. We've spent virtually all of our time in this segment since we have it memorized. Going beyond that door means two things. One, there is no coming back. And if we don't find another chamber that is safe, we'll be dead. Just like that. Corpses left in uncharted territory. And two being I'll have to abandon my damn gold.
You'd rather keep your gold than get out of this eternal prison?
I do detest it when you make sense.
I always make sense. But besides the obvious, our little morsel here might have solved our ever-changing room issue.
Oh, and how is that?
Well, like they pointed out, the only thing that doesn't change in that room is the walls. What if the actual way out is behind those bloody walls?
I suppose that the contraption is the key to opening up that wall to the next chamber. If we're lucky, the next ring. If it doesn't, I suppose we'll just die anyways, so it doesn't matter.
We can always just send the human to check for us. If my assumption is true, and the door is behind the walls, then they'll be alive, and we can follow after them in the next rotation. What do you say? Heck, you can even put that creepy little spell that you use to track people.
You check the room to see if the human is paced, and if not, then that means they made it through. The puzzle being a red herring this entire time is infuriating. You only managed to think of this after speaking with the morsel?
Well, you hate talking about the rooms, so of course I managed to solve it with them.
You're not wrong about that. Well, at the very least, the morsel has proven that they aren't useless. Their meat will remain unsavored another day. Bully for you, human.
Then it's settled. We go in together. But for now, we wait. We'll have to wait a couple of days before the room opens up. We can rest and prepare for our journey for the time being.
Food and drink to pack, and what little wealth from my trove I'll be able to haul with me. I hope that the corridors in the next ring aren't so tight.
Just suck it in. You'll be fine. Or you'll get stuck. Neither one will be funny to watch.
With the utmost displeasure. Screw you, Cruras.
So, now that we have that settled, who is taking next watch?
I suppose we couldn't just leave that up to the morsel this time around. Though I'd be remiss to say that having someone besides you to speak with was a metaphorical breath of fresh air.
I agree. So, human, who do you favor?